it's your desire that you start a profitable and a successful business, big business in 2022, then this video is for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time obtaining to this channel, my name is Yinka. Welcome to Yinka Beams. Today's topic is an interesting topic, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. I love you. Alright, let's begin. I run a bead business which is named as Christie Beads and Accessories, and this is my profile on Instagram. I started bead business in the year 2017, June precisely. I started this business after I finished my NYC, which is the National Youth Service Corps in Nigeria. And this is 2022, so that's 5 years. So I can basically, and I've been able to teach women how to start a bead business. And I've gotten these questions over and over again. In fact, I have an ebook titled How to Start a Bead Making Business from Home with Video Tutorials. So in today's video, I'll be showing you 10 steps that you need to follow when you want to start your bead business in 2022. The first step is you have to create a niche. I understand that you are excited to start a bead business or a jewelry business, but first of all, there are things that you need to do. You don't just have to jump the gun. One of the things you have to do as you start your bead business in 2022 is to create your own niche. Now, what do I mean by niche? Niche is the area of focus that you want customers, you want your audience, you want people to know you as. For example, if you want to start your bead business, do you want to start a bridal bead store alone, or you want people to know you as a bracelet designer? Maybe you just want to focus in the bracelet line, like the one I'm wearing. Do you want to just focus on waist beads, or you want to do a mixture of a bridal beads, coral sets, bracelets, waist beads, earrings, and all of that together? So this important step is the number one thing that you're expected to do as you start your big business in 2022. Create your own niche. Know where you want to focus in. Ignore people that are doing so many things at the same time. You want to have your own personal niche. You want to niche it down. You don't want to be selling different things at the same time so that customers will not get confused. The second step is you have to do a market research. So after creating your own niche, you already know what you want to do, right? So the important thing is you have to do a market survey. Market research means you have to check your competitors. I need those that have been in the big business for years to see what you're doing. You have to find out what your audience, what they like. You have to find out who your audience will be. For example, if your niche is just to start your own bridal bead store, so that means everything you're going to be selling will be on brides. You want to know the type of people that will buy from you. So that means if you're focusing on a bridal bead store, if you are focusing on a bridal beads alone as a niche, then that means that your customers, those that will buy from you, will mostly be 90% of brides. Now, do you understand what I mean by market research? You are going to sit down, you're going to take a pen, you're going to take a book. Who are my audiences? Who is my ideal customer? An ideal customer is the person who is going to buy from you. So if you want to focus on bracelets, for example, if your bracelet is focusing on male and female, that means that those that are likely to buy from you are male or female. Or you want to go into waist beads, so that means those that are likely to buy from you are women. Now, do you understand what market research is about? That is basically what market research is about. And you're going to search and get research about those that have gone ahead, competitors that are in that line of business. You want to check out their pages. You do not want to copy. Do not copy. You want to get on their pages. You want to see their profile. You want to see what they are doing. You want to follow some of them that resonate with you. I'm not saying you should copy them. You're just going to get inspired by them. That is all about market research. Now, the third step is after creating your niche and you have done your market research, the important thing you have to do is to have a startup cost. Yes, this is very important, because when you want to do something, you want to sit down and calculate how much that thing will be able that you can start with. And when I say startup cost, many people, many young women, many young ladies, many people, students that want to start a big business, stay-at-home moms that want to start a big business or a jewelry business, they believe that they need millions of naira to start. That is very wrong. You do not actually need millions of money to start. In fact, you can start with a reasonable amount of money that you have. When I started my big business in 2017, I started with 15,000. It was out of that 15,000 I paid for the class. I went to many classes, over 2 to 3 classes. I purchased important tools for bead and jewelry. Then I used some of them to make designs to display. Now note, 2017 is 5 years ago. So this is 2022. I'm not saying you should start with the same amount of money that I started with, but I'm just giving you a breakdown. I'm taking you down memory lane to tell you how much I started with, which was 15,000. Even at that, in 2022, you do not need more. You do not need millions. If you have a reasonable amount, depending on how much your pocket is, you just have to start with that. Then as you grow, you get the important tools, you get other things that you can't just say, I want to start my big business, I want to start my jewelry business, and expecting to eat millions, or you now go and you will now go and get loans. That is not reasonable. It doesn't make any sense, because you have not started that business, so you do not know how much you are going to be making in a month, in a year. So getting a loan to start your bead or jewelry business or any business is not advisable. It's advisable that you start with the right amount of money that you have, then you grow from there. Now to step 4. After creating your niche, which is the first one, you get your market research. The third is you've gotten your startup cost. The important thing is that you have to get a name that you want to be known with. You want to be known what the name of your brand will be, and this particular process is taking me to the number 4 step, which says you have to make your business legal. Register it via the Corporate Affairs Commission. Yes. The mistake I made when I started in 2017 was I waited to 2021, which was last year, before I started my business. But that doesn't change anything, because my name still stands and every other thing still follows. But some people make the mistake of running businesses many years, and when they decide to eventually register their business, they find that someone somewhere has taken that name from them. You don't want to be like that person. So the number 4 step is make your business legal by registering it under the Corporate Affairs Commission. There are so many people that are registering their business. In fact, I'm one of them, because the second business that I run is helping individuals, entrepreneurs, business owners to register their business. I'm going to drop the second handle of my business in the description, and you can also find out other people that are registering their business, and you can go and register your business with them. After you have successfully registered your name and you're sure that nobody have taken that name and that name is yours, you have to create a social media presence. There are different platforms that we have right now, but you can successfully start with 2 or 3 platforms. I do not advise that you congest yourself or you put yourself all over different platforms, so that you're not going to be all over the place. You just have to be in one place to gather momentum, to be able to get your own audience, draw them to your brand. So Facebook is an example. You can create a brand, you can create a social media presence on Facebook. You can use your WhatsApp, you can create a profile on WhatsApp. You can also create a presence on Instagram. So Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram is the first 3 social media presence that I recommend anyone who wants to start a bead or a jewelry business in Nigeria, because that you can focus that, okay, you're on 3 platforms. Then as you grow, you can grow your tentacles and make sure that your brand, your business is on all other platforms. So the 6th step, it says establish your brand. Now, what is branding? Branding means how you want people to see you, to see your brand, how you want to stand out from other people that are in the same line of business as you do. Even if other people have started a business in 10 years, it doesn't matter. There's always a starting point for everyone. So my advice, what I suggest anyone that wants to start a bead or jewelry business in Nigeria in 2022 or anywhere in your country is to establish your brand. Now you want to have your own brand color. Yes, that is very important, because I see so many businesses that are having social media platforms and they do not take branding serious. Some have different colors and customers are not even aware of your color. So you want to have a particular color. I suggest 2 colors, 2 brand colors is okay. Then you have a brand logo. This logo will be on all your product images, all your jewelry images, all your bead images, because when customers see your product image with your logo on it, it sends a signal to them. You also want to have a tagline. A tagline means what you want to attach with to your business. For example, maybe your business is Hanika Beads, and your tagline can be "We style you to royalty." Example. So you want to have your own tagline that will resonate with your brand. Now you want to have your own packaging. That packaging is special to you, is special to your brand, so that when you are delivering your product to your customers, it goes into your packaging. This also encompasses branding. You want to also have a particular theme. If you're on social media platform, you want to create content, you want to have a particular theme that you're going to use to create content. That thing is what is called a branding, because you don't want to show up with a particular image today with yellow and you want to show up with green tomorrow, unless your colors are green and yellow. So you want to have your own theme that you want to use to write, so that when you put a content out there, people will know that this is actually your brand, even if they have not seen your brand. And that is the importance and the essence of branding. So establish your brand is an important thing that you do not want to take with levity if you really want to start a profitable and a successful business in 2022. The second thing says you want to get a place. You want to research, you want to find a place where you can get your materials in bulk, in sales, in big. You don't want to get your materials you don't want to buy them one by one. This is because when you buy them one by one, you're going to be costing, your cost of production will be high. And when the customer is asking you for the price of a particular set, because you are not buying it in a place where they are selling things in bulk, you tend to have your own profit and everything increase. So what I advise is that you look for a particular store in your locality. For example, in Nigeria, that place is also trade fair. You can look out for that place, and if you want to buy higher quality of materials, you can get there to and buy your materials and start making your designs. So the number 8 step says be consistent. Seriously, people call me that I'm a mama of consistency, or that when they are giving an award for anyone that is consistent in their big business since 2017, that they should give it to me, and I give myself that, because no matter what happens, even if sales comes in or not, yes, I'm going to be realistic with you, because even as you start your business, there are times, maybe a day a sale won't come in. Now what keeps you going is the love that you have for your business and consistency. Now, what this consistency does for your business, for your big business, it does so many things. It helps people, it helps customers, it helps people to keep you and to have you at the back of their mind. So consistency does not have to be every day. Yours can be twice a week. Yours can be 3 times a week. Yours can be 4 times a week. The important thing is that as you start your business, you want to have it at the back of your mind that there is nothing that you do that if you're not consistent, it will not grow. Yes, this is how I have successfully built my big business since 2017 to 2022, because I have been consistent and doing all other things as well. So consistency is what you don't want to even take with levity. Yes, you don't have to show up every day if it's not convenient for you, and if it's convenient for you, fine, you can show up every day. You can show up twice, 3 times, depending on you. But do not forget the word consistency. It helps your customers, audience, to have you at the back of their mind, so that whenever they want any bead or jewelry product, they'll remember your brand and they'll reach out to you. That is very important. Yes, the 9th step says create valuable content. The truth is, no matter business that you want to run in 2022 or any year they are watching this video, Creating content is not what you want to take with levity. It's not what you want to take with lackadaisical attitude. In fact, creating content helps people to know that you are very serious, because customers can sense, they can feel how you run your business based on what you put out there. So whatever you put out there is how your audience will perceive you. If you want people to perceive you as someone who is running, who is serious with your bead or jewelry business, then you have to create content that are reasonable. You have to create content that are valuable. You have to create content that people will share. That even before you even check Facebook, somebody has shared your content because they love it. Now, when I started my business in 2017, I do not know anything about content. I started learning about content creation in 2019. Now, I took content creation very seriously during Corona in 2020. Now, from 2020 to 2022, I have created a valuable content that even right now, 2022, people are using my content. Other big businesses are using my content without giving me credit. I'm not going to that, because I have grown, I have learned content creation. Now, back to you. If you want to start a big business or a jewelry business in 2022, then you have to be ready to create content. Now, when I mean content are things that your audience will like. They are things that are related to your brand. For example, if your own niche is waist beads, you just want to design waist beads alone, you have to create content in line with waist beads. You can create content like who can wear waist beads, where can waist beads be worn. Some people feel waist bead can be worn on the tummy, while some feel it can be worn on the waist. You can do video content, you can do text content, you can even do audio content. Now, in 2022, people have different options. You can use different options to create content. The important thing is that you create content that is in line with your brand, that is in line with what you do, that puts you out, that help people to perceive you as someone who is serious with their business, and customers can sense it. And when you're about running your beads or your jewelry business, you don't want to create content that when you look back in 5 years, you'll be like, this is nonsense. So you have to be very intentional, as in you have to take content creation very conscious. If you know that there's something you do not want people to know you as, then don't even put it out there, because internet is broad. People can look back to 5 years images, 5 years photos, 5 years videos, and they'll be like, is this not the same person? So if you are sure that you do not want content that will implicate you or to have a bad intention, so if you do not want people to look back to your content 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and feel that this content shouldn't be out, then you should be very conscious, be intentional about creating your content. Before I get to the next step, which is the last and the final step, which I do not want you to miss at all, I know that you have not liked this video, you have not subscribed on this video yet. So take a minute, click on the subscription button, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. So the 10th step says, which is the overall of this steps for this video, it says market your products, market your business. Now, marketing goes a long way to bring you out and make you visible to your audience, to customers. Now, if you run a business and you find it difficult to market your products, you find it difficult to tell people what you do, maybe you are shy, maybe you are afraid of starting out, I have been there, bead or jewelry business in 2022, then you want to take marketing your product and your business very seriously. Now, when I talk about marketing is you want to do things, you want to make use of strategies that will attract customers to your brand, that will make people to know that you actually run a bead or a jewelry business, and they can feel free, they can buy from you. Now, there are different marketing strategies that you can employ in your business to attract customers that will buy from you. So that is why you need to learn how to market your products. You need to learn how to market your business, because truth be told, nobody is going to actually market your products for you. Even if you pay an influencer, you still have to show up every day, confidently. Owners are not bold enough to talk about what they do, and that is not good. So if you're watching me in this video and you have a business, or you want to start your bead or jewelry business in 2022, then you should know that you are your #1 chief sales officer, the CSO of your company, because as you run that business, that means you are the owner of that business, and whatever that business does, if that business fail, then all thanks to you. If the business also succeed, all thanks to you. It depends on the input that you put into your business that will bring out the outputs that you get, that will bring out the results that you see. So when you put in effort into your bead or your jewelry business, then trust me, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, you want to have a successful bead business just the way I have been doing mine since 2017. Right now, many have gotten my ebook, which is titled on how to start a bead making business from home with video tutorials. They've used the things I shared with them inside this book to successfully start their bead business, and it's bringing results for them. Now, what changed is that I took my bead business seriously from 2017. I did not allow the economy of the country which I reside in, Nigeria, or things going on around me, or times when I feel like I am down, or times when I feel like I do not want to post. I do not allow all those things to limit, because if it has limited me, then 5 years down the line, my bead business will not be standing. So my brand is on Instagram at Christie Bead Maker, but name was registered as Christie Beads and Accessories. I'm also going to be dropping my business page profile in the description. So if it's your desire that you want to start your bead or jewelry business in Nigeria in 2022 or in your country, then you should watch this video very well, jot down the important things I shared with you, and start work. I understand that you may be scared because I've gotten so many responses from people. I am afraid, what if people do not buy? But you have to start first. If people are not going to buy, you have to start first. And there is no template that people are not going to buy. You just have to begin, put in your efforts, and things begin to work out. So with these tips I shared with you, I know that you can successfully make use of these tips, write them down, implement, and successfully start your own bead and jewelry business. Now, I know that these tips are helpful and they are what you love. Then I want to remind you that you haven't clicked on this video. Click on the video. The subscription is free, so subscribe on this channel. You can share this video. You can comment on this video, ask questions in the DM. If you have a particular topic you want me to talk about, feel free to drop them into the comment section and I will do just that. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Once again, Yinka Beams says thank you for watching.